My name is Stephanie Sinclair, and I'm a Canon Explorer of Light, and I just had the privilege of spending the last hour trying the EOS R camera with a set of RF lenses, and it was actually really amazing. So today I photographed Deandra Forrest. She's a model with the genetic condition of albinism, and she was part of a project that I did for National Geographic on this genetic condition. She came today with some of her family members, and we photographed in a restaurant to test out some of the low lighting capabilities of the EOS R. We then went to casting that she had, because this is Fashion Week, and then we went to the park. We're in Washington Square Park now, and she was here with her kids and spending some time with them. I would say after the last hour of shooting, my favorite features that I would see using in my own work would be, I really liked the control ring on the front. I set it for aperture, for the aperture, so I could, when I was shooting and the light was changing, I was able to quickly move it. I tend to shoot mostly on manual, so that's a very handy feature, and it's a smoother turn than doing the clicking up here. And so I also really liked, in one instance, we went to a restaurant and sat in the very darkest area because I really wanted to see how the camera would do in low light. The sharpness from the optics in those really, really low light situations was really incredible. It was really impressive to see in such a low light condition the catch light in the baby's eyes, to see even like the separation in the hair. And in one frame I was photographing down and kind of looking at Deandra's eyelashes, and you could really, even just on the back of the camera, and kind of zoom that in and see the separation in her eyelashes. It was really quite impressive to use in that lighting condition. The reason why the low light capability is so important to me is, as a documentary photographer, I commonly find myself in situations where it's not appropriate to use flash or even bring in an outside light source of any kind. So having a camera that has more flexibility in less than ideal lighting conditions is really, really awesome. The other thing I found potentially really useful is the ability to shoot in silent mode. I tried it. It takes a little bit getting used to. I've never shot like that. It just has like a white kind of outline that comes up to show you the picture has been made. And so that was kind of hard to kind of, I mean, I believed it and I saw the pictures, and so it was working, but it definitely took some time to get used to seeing that happen. But I could certainly see many instances where having that feature would be very, very helpful and not interrupt the mood of a situation. Even shooting on like film sets or in courtrooms, there's definitely many instances where having a completely silent camera would be very ideal. The ergonomics from the camera are really nice. It's really nice. It has a great feel in the hand. It's not too heavy, but it's also not too light. Sometimes when you have a camera that's too light, you're kind of moving around and it's hard to get a good focus on your subjects. So I thought that it was actually a really nice size. I had a really wonderful time today using this camera, and I think it's going to be a wonderful addition to the Canon lineup. I think it's the start of a lot of really interesting things to come from Canon in this series, and I think that so many people are going to find so many different uses out of this. I want to thank Canon for letting me use this camera today and introducing me to another wonderful tool that I can use in my work. And please subscribe to Adorama TV so you can keep learning as this series continues to evolve.